Okay, so it's like 5:30 and I'm on my way up to the shop and Home Depot. I gotta grab some small diameter tubing to do what I want to do with my brake caliper lever extensions. I want to increase the handbrake power so that it grabs better and I can lock them up a little bit better. I'm going to extend the arms on my brake calipers where the cable hooks up. I'm going to make a new spot for the cable to hook up so that I can get a little more leverage and should lock up a little bit better. But first, bazinga. Alright, so I got one side of the handbrake modification done. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. Actually, I'm going to show you what the stock one looks like first. Alright, so this is basically how the stock handbrake cable hooks up to the brake caliper. Oops, let me see if I can get this focused a little better. Okay, so right here is the lever that it grabs onto that's coming out of the caliper, and here's the cable going in, and the end of the cable just kind of hooks into the lever and it pulls on that lever. The lever swings back and engages the brake. So what I'm trying to do is I wanted this lever to be a little bit longer. Oh, there goes the air compressor. A little bit longer because that would give you more leverage. When you pull on the handle, you'll have more power to pull the brake a little harder so it will lock up a little bit better. So what I did was on the other side, I welded a piece on the top of here to hook the cable on so you had a little bit longer of a level. Now I'll show you what the piece that I made is, because I'm making the other one. I'm making the one for this side right now, and it looks like this. The cable kind of like pops in there, the wide part, and then it slides down and locks on this side. Locks down in there. So I'll show you what the finished product looks like on this side. So here it is installed. You see the cable just pops in on the big part over here and then slides in and locks in on the narrow part because it's got this little T-bone on the end of it. And then you can see how much longer the lever is because that's welded onto the end of it. So that should give me the extra power. Oops. That should give me the extra power and leverage that I need to really lock up the rear tires. Well, we'll find out. Okay, and there's the other side. Got the barrel welded on, cable hooked up. It's all done. And I think I'm about to call it a night because I have to clean up all this crap. And it's like 11 o'clock at night. And there's coyotes barking outside. Hear that? Coyotes are just going wild out here. So I'm sorry for all these like really out of focus shots that I've been having. My camera is having a hard time focusing lately. I got a new camcorder on the way. I should have it within like a day or two. And the quality of these videos is going to be a lot better once that comes in. Well, this is about it for the night. I will come back tomorrow and wrap this video up. It's a little too late to take this thing out for a test drive, but I'm really excited to try this thing out with the new brakes and see if they actually lock up. So I'm really anxious to find out if this actually worked, but I will have to save that for tomorrow. Alright, the moment of truth. Let's see if this thing actually locks up. So it's 2 days later. Just finally getting back to the shop to try out this brakes. And I'm going to do a little pull and see if she locks. And let's try it. Nope. Nope. No lock. How about with a little side action? Oh, yeah, locked up there. That's pretty good. That's probably good enough for drifting with the weight transfer. That's usually how I have to do it anyway. It's stronger than it was. Locks up a little. Not as good as a hydro, but probably good enough. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to try to adjust this cable and get it to work a little better. I just got to get this cover off of here. Let's see how that does. I think that'll probably be good. So the brake upgrade is done. It works pretty good. It's not as strong as a hydro, but it's way stronger than it was, so I'll take it. It's definitely going to lock up really good when I'm already going fast enough where I'm at the edge of traction, and I throw on the brake. It's going to lock up awesome, because even as shitty as that brake was before, it still would lock up somewhat when you're at the edge of traction anyway. And also, right now I have like AutoZone Gold pads on the thing, so I'm just gonna get some legit brake pads on there, and that should help it out a little bit too. But that's a wrap. So, life hack right there. And just in time, because there's a drift event next week, so stay tuned for that.